Good morning, folks. How are you doing? I hope you're having a great Thursday so far. We are going live to Jeffersonville, Indiana this morning, where officials are having the groundbreaking for the new River Ridge Middle School. Let's jump in and listen.
Construction, it's going to go really quick. 2 years is going to fly by, and you're going to have a new school, and every kid that steps foot onto this property is going to be impacted because of the decisions of the leadership here today. So thank you so much. Thank you to our team members real quick. Thank you to AML Construction, our partner in this venture. Thank you to Lancer Associates, the architect, putting this together really in a fast-track way so that we can get this done in time for kids to come in. And thank you to the Perfection Group, as well as to Dan Christiani for really doing so much out here today. I just want to give them a hand real quick with all of our partners. Yeah. So, without further ado, I want to introduce the Superintendent of Greater Clark, Mark Loeffner.
Thank you, Bryce, for those kind words about the district. I also want to thank all of our vendor partners here today, CORE, the Perfection Group, Lancer Associates, AML. Your support in designing and developing this project and getting it to this stage has been huge. And I'm just very proud that we're here today, ready to build this building. I will tell you, 6 years ago, we started the process of looking at our facilities. We did various studies. We put together a task force of about 50 community members from all of our communities that feed into Greater Clark. And that task force created a priority list of projects that they wanted the district to pursue. This building was one of those priorities. It was one of the priorities at the top of the list, is to build a new middle school in Jeffersonville that would, short term, take the place of Parkview. And long term, we'll do something at the Parkview site. And this is what that project is doing. So we're very proud that we're at this point. We're getting this project done. It's going to be a fantastic site for 50 to 60 years into the future for our students, our staff. This building is designed so it's going to be a great learning environment for our students and staff. I also want to thank the school board. I want to thank the mayor and the city council for supporting this project. I'm just very happy that we're here. We're getting this done. And it's part of our original 5-year facility plan. This is one of those projects that was on that original list that we're getting done. And I'm just very excited. I will tell you, my first job in Greater Clark was in 2005 as the principal of Parkview Middle School. So I'm extremely excited about the fact that the students at Parkview Middle School will now get to go to this school for at least a short period of time and be in a new school, unlike any other in the area. So thank you once again. Thanks to the school board for supporting this. I will tell you, anytime we do a big project like this, hey, our school board is putting their neck out there on the line. You know, not everybody in the community believes that we should be doing projects like this. Even though we're doing this project without increasing the tax rate, we're not bringing additional taxes to our community or taxpayers. But every time the school board has stepped up, they've stood behind these projects and have supported them, and I'm very happy to work with them as their superintendent. So thank them. I want to thank everybody else once again in the community support. At this time, I want to introduce Mr. John Buckwalter, our school board president.
Well, I know it's hard to hear. I know you think the weather is probably around the corner from fall and winter will be here soon, but it's not. This is springtime. This has been a big deal for us. It's been a long time coming, and there's been a lot of obstacles, actually. You can look at this whole school board, the entire school board there, and you'll notice some nicks in their neck where we did stick our necks out. If you look at the cabinet behind you, they don't have a neck left. They've done a lot to help make these things move forward. I can't really thank anybody that hasn't been thanked. I feel really I feel privileged to be able to be a spokesperson for the board and for Greater Clark County Schools. There's a lot of people that work a lot harder than I do. I try to stay on these committees and keep in front of some of this stuff, and the construction piece has been a huge thing for me. I'm in those meetings. I try really hard to understand where, it's data driven. We know why we're building these, but you also want to get with the best partners, and that's what we've done. It would be remiss if we didn't mention Nate, coach back there. He's our facilities guy, and he works to coordinate a lot of different things. And I want to make sure that Nate gets a little recognition too. So, thank you very much. Thank you very much. I can't, I'm overwhelmed a little bit because we have done a lot of things in a short period of time. And I know that it appears as though it could appear like a runaway train, but I'm telling you it's not. Every decision that's been made is data driven. We know where the families are going to be. We know where the neighborhoods have been plotted and they're going to be. So, I'm grateful that we could do this. I'm grateful for the people that did stand up and challenge us and say, hey, why are you doing this? And walked away, and they were appreciative. And we saw that last week at our board meeting. So thanks to the city council, thank you to the mayor, and thank you to the board and the cabinet for just being strong and staying strong. I really appreciate that. So at this time, the man doesn't need an introduction, but I certainly would like to introduce him. I'd like to bring up Mayor Moore, and I know he has something he'd like to say.
Can somebody stop the traffic out here for about 10 minutes, please, so we can hear?
Kevin's here.
Hey, it's a project. As a parent of 3 kids raised at Utica Elementary, in Steeplechase subdivision, all of our friends, all of our neighbors, we were hoping for this project 20 years ago. So I am over the top here today. This is the most exciting project I've been able to be a part of in some time. And we've done a lot, but this is a big, big deal. Funny story, back here, this is where I learned to play golf. The old Twilight Golf Course. I was 15 years old, and don't tell the teachers, but I some days would cut class and come up here and play a little golf. So Miss Mary, who was the owner and the teaching pro out here, gave free lessons, and it's a great place for a new middle school. I could not be more happy. I want to take a moment to thank this school board and our superintendent. Where'd Mark go? Hey, I know when you're an elected official, people are throwing daggers at you all the time. But you got to keep your eye on the ball, and you got to do what's right. You've done what's right. We've got Pike Elementary about to open. We've got an incredible tennis facility at Jeff High. We're in the midst of constructing the new natatorium at Jeff High. And don't forget, we're state basketball champions at Jeff High this year, too. But this school board stepped up. And Mark mentioned it. I got to tell you, folks, the growth that we have seen in Jeffersonville and in Greater Clark has been unmatched and unlike anything else you're going to see in Indiana and the Midwest. We're very fortunate, but when you can do all of these projects and you do not raise taxes, don't take that lightly. We just saw what happened up in Silver Creek. 94% of the people said no to a tax increase. I get it. We're elected officials. We listen. But when you can take what you have and you can grow like this, you deserve all the credit in the world. Thank you very, very much. I had to pull out this tie today. It's Memorial Weekend coming up, but with the River Ridge Patriots as the new name for the school, I thought, you know what? we're gonna wear this tie today. So I think what 2 years, two years in the school year system, this will be open. Everybody in the east end of the city is thrilled. I went to Parkview. I was back there in the day, and my kids went through there. Mark Walker was the principal. Incredible school. It was great to me. It was great for my kids. And as we grow, so do the facility needs. I'm thankful the school system is hanging on to the Parkview property. And as time allows, when the new students come up here, whatever plan is made for Parkview, we will see. The state legislatures and the governor threw us a curveball here about a month ago, and it's had a financial impact on all of us. We'll get through it. We got to work through the weeds, but and take a moment and reflect on what we're going to have here. This is phenomenal. This is going to be the premier middle school in the state of Indiana. Thanks everybody for being a part of this, and let's go Patriots. Thanks everybody. I believe the construction manager is going to speak next. Thanks a lot. Thank you.
Thanks, Mayor. Just to put things into perspective, you know, we say this project will be done in 2 years. If you think about it, most of you all were at the fight groundbreaking, and that was 2 years ago. It's amazing how fast time goes by, and we are so excited to partner with GCCS again. Thank you to the board. Thank you to Kim Hartledge. Thank you to Laura Hubinger, Nate, Mark, for putting your trust in us, and this community putting their trust in us. We are excited to do this project. We are excited to turn over Pike Elementary and get the students in that school for this upcoming school year. I would like to thank Dan Christiani again. This site was a mess 2 days ago, and he put this parking lot in for us. He put this mulch down so that we can enjoy this day. I'd like to thank AML and Bobby Lips for being a great partner for us in this district and helping us through these projects and getting these projects done successfully. And thank you to the community. This community is just so great. We've been working down here for multiple years now, and just relationships that we've built and how we have grown in the community, it's just so great to see. So I'll turn it over to Bobby to say thank you, but yeah, just thank you on behalf of Core Construction.
First, I'd like to say thanks to Core Construction, Chris and Bryce and the rest of their team for including AML and all the wonderful projects that we've done together down here. It's been a great partnership, and couldn't ask for a better team. I'd also like to say, without the great schools and systems that you all built here, River Ridge wouldn't have experienced the growth that it has, and that's also been really good for AML and AML's family. It just speaks volumes to what you guys have done here. I'd like to thank Mark and Laura, especially Laura, for finding the funds to keep these projects on track, and school board for, as Mayor said, for having the guts to stick your neck out. I know it's not fun at times, but you all have done a phenomenal job, and we appreciate it. So thank you. Next up, Jerry Cripps from Lancer Associates, our architect on this project, is going to give a little bit more background, history, and some information.
Thank you, Bryce. Thanks everyone for coming out again today, and on behalf of Lancer Associates and the entire design team, we want to thank Greater Clark County Schools, Superintendent Loeffner, and the school board for, as Chris mentioned, entrusting us and hiring us to be a part of this project. It's exciting work for us. Just a little over a year ago that we sat down with Mark, Laura, Melissa, and Nate and had our kickoff meeting. And a year seems like a long time sometimes, but when you're starting from scratch to plan, design, detail, complete project like this, it was a quick process. And it took an effort on the entire team, including Core Construction, Perfection Group to make it all work. So we want to thank them as well. They did ask me to share a little bit about the building, and as most of you know, there is a little bit of risk involved when you ask an architect to get up and start talking about his design, the design of the team, but I will try to keep it short. The new middle school will be a two-story configuration. It's approximately 155,000 square feet. The building is kind of organized along a strong central axis corridor with the large volume spaces like the cafeteria and the gymnasium on one side of the corridor, and then a two-story classroom wings on the other side of the corridor. The building layout works with the site, which is not, really square with the road and everything, so it all works together. Bus and parent drop-off pickup traffic will be separated on the site, with the buses coming in off the 62 here in front of the building, and the parents looping around at the back of the building with plenty of stack space on the property, so we're getting parents off the road and we're not backing things up on the road. Athletically, the site will have a combined football, soccer field of synthetic turf, tennis courts, as well as a support building with concessions, restrooms, and storage. Some of the basic numbers on the building, of course, it's for grades 5 through 8. We designed for about 975 students, but there is some growth potential in that. The site plan also has some future growth potential to add up to 16 classrooms as the need arises in the future. We've got 39 standard classrooms, 4 science rooms, which includes a couple of STEM labs. The specials include art, theater, band, and choir. We have 6 special education classrooms and all their support spaces integrated with all the rest of the classrooms. We have 2 gymnasiums, wrestling room. Commons areas include, of course, this main generous access corridor that I talked about with a lot of natural light, the learning riser in that space. Media center, cafeteria with a platform, and of course the administrative suite. The project did meet the schedule expectations. Thanks to Laura driving home the point, the project met the budget expectations as well. So again, we're just thankful to be part of this process, thankful to be here today, and we're excited to see it start going out of the ground. Thank you.
Okay, I know you're all excited to get this work moving, and if you want to stick around and help us dig a little bit, that would probably get us moving even faster. But I just wanted to say thank you again, and thank you for coming. A little housekeeping, and then we're going to move on to the next section. So our first groundbreaking will be the school board and the cabinet and the mayor. And from there, we'll have subsequent groundbreakings for anyone who really wants to do it, pretty much from the community, our building team, our architecture team, community members, anyone else. But that's just so you know. Also, I don't know if you noticed this or not, but there's some people missing here today. Anybody have any clue who those people might be? The students, they're missing. Those kids that are going to be here in 2 years are in elementary school right now, right? So it's kind of crazy. We're used to having the kids come out and help us do some groundbreaking, but this is a unique project. So when I give the call to do the 1, 2, 3, I need some kid-like enthusiasm out here, okay? Because we're missing those. One last thing, we have, actually 2 last things. We have some great renderings around the site. Go check them out. Go take a look at all the awesome work that's going to be done. This perspective of the building, if you kind of get in the right spot, it kind of shows you where it is on site. So you can go check that out as well. Might have to do a little bit of this. We have refreshments in the back, and we have giveaways as well. So please take something home. So this is the last thing. The last thing is, if you've ever been in the Greater Clark boardroom, there are some shovels on the wall. And last time I was in there, I noticed there's 2 missing. Today we're filling one of them, and that's pretty cool. So if the cabinet and the people that are going to be breaking ground, so the school board cabinet and Mayor Moore, Mark, if you could come up, we'll present you with the shovel. We're 1 away from making the set.
I know. Put your hand in there, Laura. Hand in the pile. What? Let's work. She sees the gold going around the net.
Yeah. All right, let's get to breaking ground. We should have, just so you all know, the hard hats of today are special commemorative hard hats that you can take home as well. Okay? Yeah, no problem. So we have a couple more here. So go ahead and line up behind there. You can use that.
Oh, boy.
There's always
We have more.
I know you made it.
You have more.
You guys know the drill.
I'm good. We'll see.
How many more do we need? Twist on the back.
We can take half of that.
Yeah.
Can I have my hair?
Yeah, right there.
Yeah.
We'll see.
We ready?
Okay.
Hey, Jeremy, come up right here, would you?
Who's counting? All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1. All right. You're in the wrong spot, Laura. All right. Do you guys need more pictures of them just holding the shovel as a dirt or anything like that?
Good.
Should be good? Okay. Good.
Here we go. Way too big.
I know. All right. Anyone else is welcome up here for picture opportunities. Thank you all for coming again. And we'll see you in 2 years for the ribbon cutting, okay?
Coming up.
Mark's work with
I know, and all that dirt we moved on that property.
Perfection Project next. AML next. So Lance.
Oh, it's a goal. 3, 2, 1.
Hey, folks, thanks so much for staying with me while we brought you this stream live. Again, big day for folks in Jeffersonville, Indiana. River Ridge Middle School is going to be located there. They had their groundbreaking, as you just saw. And the school is expected to be complete in time for the 27-28 school year. It's going to be located on the old golf course lot near Highway 62. And Wave News reporter Fernando Garcia Franceschini is going to have much more on this story for us coming up later today on Wave News. I'll see you later. Have a great day.